of our distinguished speakers, participants, and organizing committee members who have worked tirelessly to make this event a success. Today's session will provide an opportunity to reflect on key takeaways, future possibilities, and the collaborative spirit that has been nurtured over the past few days.
On behalf of Nirmala College for Women and SALIS, I thank each one of you for your participation and for making this conference a platform for growth, innovation, and learning. Let's look forward to closing of this remarkable event on a high note, filled with gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose for the future.
To begin, invoke the blessings of the Almighty. I request everyone to kindly rise for the invocation song. Kindly be seated. To formally commence today's proceedings, I would like to invite Reverend Sister Dr. Jacqueline Mary, Organizing Secretary of SALIS 2024, Librarian and Associate Professor and Head Department of Library Information Science, Nirmala College for Women, Coimbatore, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected dignitaries, honored guests, esteemed participants, dear colleagues, and my dear students. A warm and pleasant afternoon to each and every one of you. It is with great pride and joy that I welcome you all to this valedictory function of our national conference on connecting users to library resources through innovative technologies, SALIS 2024. Over the past 2 days, we have explored diverse perspectives on the crucial role libraries play in connecting users. This conference has served as a platform for knowledge sharing, idea exchange, and fostering collaborations, all aimed at advancing the library profession. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Mohan, Vice Chancellor Committee Member, Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and also the Secretary of HAK College. To introduce Dr. Hospitality Congress, the Long Service Award from the Hospitality Educators and Recruiters Association, and recognition from the South India Culinary Association. It is very kind of you to accept our invitation. I welcome you, sir. introduce Professor Dr. Ramesh Gaur, Dean Administration, Director and Head, Colonization Laboratory. A renowned expert in library and information science, Professor Gaur has significantly contributed to digitizing India's cultural heritage, open access, and compelling patriotism. His leadership has earned him prestigious awards like the IASME SM Ganguly Best Library Award and the Global Knowledge Management Leader Award. With a global presence, Professor Gaur's work in digital libraries and cultural informatics inspires the future of our field. Sir has been a constant advocate for innovations in library science, and we eagerly await your insightful address. I welcome you, sir. A warm welcome to Reverend Mrs. Dr. Valedictory, Secretary of Nirmala College for Women, whose visionary leadership has been key to our institution's success. I welcome you, sister. I extend my sincere thanks to the Principal of Nirmala College for Women, Reverend Mrs. Dr. Nirmala, for her steady commitment and for gracing us with her presence today as she delivers the presidential address. I welcome you, sister. I would also like to warmly welcome our Conference Rapporteur General, Dr. Rose S.A.R., Librarian, BP on its covered today, whose contributions are helped in summarizing and documenting the conference proceedings effectively. I welcome you, sir. A special welcome to Mr. S. Manikandan, Senior Vice President of SALIS, whose presence and contributions have significantly enriched this conference. I welcome you, sir. I am honored to welcome Dr. A.M. Venkataraman, President of SALIS, and Director of Library and Student Affairs at K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology, Chennai. Dr. S. Swaminathan, Advisor of SALIS, and Librarian at Sri Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya College of Education, Coimbatore. Dr. M. Mandarachalam, Advisor of SALIS, Convener of the Conference, and Dean at Coimbatore Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. Major Dr. P. Navarishwaran, General Secretary, SALIS, and Librarian to K. Ramakar College, E. Road. I welcome you all. I extend a heartfelt welcome to all the members of the NCW Organizing Committee, the National Advisory Committee, the SALIS Advisory Committee, the Regional Advisory Committee, the SALIS Technical Committee, the SALIS Core Committee, and the SALIS Local Organizing Committee. I welcome you all. I would also like to warmly welcome to all our esteemed participants, faculty members, students, and professionals who have joined us from various parts of the state. Your active involvement has been the driving force behind the success of this event. Together, let us celebrate the fruitful discussions and understanding that have been placed and look forward to translating these perceptions into practical advancements in our libraries. Once again, I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Let us now acknowledge and honor the esteemed dignitaries. I now invite Dr. O. Seshaya, Conference Rapporteur General and Librarian, PBREITS, Kavali, Andhra Pradesh, to read out the conference report.
It is my pleasure to clarify the conference report. SALIS2024 National Conference on Connectivity Users and Library Resources for Innovative Technologies was held on 4th and 5th of October 2024. It was jointly organized by Nirmala College for Women, Coimbatore, and SALIS. Around 250 delegates from all parts of the country participated in the conference. This event brought together professionals and academics from the field of library science, offer their platforms to discuss and present on the latest innovative library technologies and services. The day began with the participants' registration. The formal sessions started with the location. In the inaugural session, the ceremonial lighting of the Pittur Villa was performed symbol of the enlightenment of the knowledge followed by the welcome address. The welcome address was delivered by the Sister there, Jacqueline Payne, the organizing secretary of SALIS2024, who is also librarian and head of the Department of Library Information Science at Nirmala College, Coimbatore. She extends the warm welcome to all the delegates and participants. Dr. K.M. Venkatachalam, President of SALIS and Librarian Director of Library and Students Affairs at K.S. Rangaswamy College of Technology, provided a overview of the SALIS. He highlighted the society's objectives, charters, and its commitment to promoting the library and professional science practice in India. Dr. S. Swaminathan, Conference Director of the SALIS 2024. Librarian has 83 Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya College of Education, Coimbatore, outlined the objectives and theme of the conference. Distinguished guests were honored with the mementos, and the presidential address was delivered by Dr. Sister Kulamnai Teresa, Secretary of the Nirmala College, who acknowledged the importance of libraries in the modern educational landscape. He stressed the need for the continued relationship and culture in innovative to keep pace with the evolving digital world. The conference summary and proceedings were officially released during this session. This publication is important as specific members of the summary of the conference. Felicitations were extended by the Sister Dr. Mary Kovila, Principal of the Nirmala College for Women. She lauded the effort of the SALIS in organizing the event to emphasize the role of the librarians in facilitating the access to the knowledge. The keynote address was delivered by Dr. C. Makaraj, Sarangapati University Librarian at Valedictory University, Coimbatore. His insightful presentation highlights the latest advanced technologies, how they can integrate it into the library system. The guest of honor address was delivered by Dr. K. Aliran, President of the SALIS. He highlighted how to SALIS adopting the emerging technology in the journey. The chief guest of the event, Dr. V. Valedictory Harishankaran, Vice Chancellor of Annashilegu University, Coimbatore, shared his thoughts on the evolving role of the libraries in academia. She focused on the needs of the users and to cover the libraries not only serve as a deposit of knowledge, but also the direct hub of the research and learning. Dr. M. Mundrakar, advisor, SALIS, Librarian, Dean, and Coimbatore Institute of Technology, announced the winners of the SALIS Awards. Those awards are recognized outstanding contributions in the field of library and professional science, honoring professional dedication and innovation. The vote of thanks. Inaugural session concluded with the vote of thanks delivered by Dr. T. Mudikeshwar, General Secretary of the SALIS. After the inauguration, the technical sessions begin with the series of invited talks. The first invited talk delivered by the Dr. B. Krishnamurthy, Industrial Engagement Lead, on application of IT technology and connected resources and users. The second invited talk delivered by the Vidya Dutt, Assistant Professor DLS Vidyasar University from West Bengal, on information sharing in libraries in the area innovation technologies. The third invited talk delivered by Anup Kumar Das, Documentation Officer, Center for Studies in Science Policy, Government University, New Delhi, on digital public goods in information and documentation sector in India. We gave a comprehensive talk on current status and future prospects of digital public goods in India. After that, three parallel sessions were started. The first technical session. The technical session focused on the connected users to library resources through AI technology. This session was chaired by the Professor K. Vijay Kumar, DLS, Annamala University, and co-chaired by the Dr. K. Ravi, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, and K. Ravi Kumar from the Krishna College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, served as the rapporteur. The second technical session focused on theme connecting the users to the library resources through the software technology. This session was chaired by the Dr. K. Vinita, Science College, with B. Ashok Kumar, library graduate, served as a co-chairperson, and K. Lavanya, assistant professor, College of Government as a rapporteur. The third technical session focused on the topic of connected use of the library and open resources in web and open operating system technologies. The session was chaired by the B. Srilakshmi, Tyagaraja College, Chennai, B. Santosh Kumar, library at Nehru Institute of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore, co-chair, and Pranita Sharma from the Department of Library Information Science, Nirmala, Women Coimbatore, and the rapporteur. After the technical sessions, attendees enjoyed a series of vibrant cultural events. In the evening, a SALIS general body meeting was successfully held, bringing together members to discuss the important updates innovating in the organization. They elected some of the new members by the SALIS team. The second half of the conference commenced with a series of innovative acts. The first innovative act delivered by the Professor P. Stephen, library assistant professor, Valedictory College of Women, later on connecting the library users to the library resources. The Stephen discussed how libraries can enhance the user engagement by the alert services. Innovative talk to delivered by Professor P. Village librarian, Vijay College of Social Science from Kerala on holistic research support of the digital era. The third innovative talk, it is an online one. It is Shisista and Lucero. They from University of South Africa and of African University on open source software libraries. They provide a global perspective on the adoption of this open source software libraries, particularly in South Africa. It is followed by members presentation and one group of presentations. Before the technical sessions focus on connecting the users of the library through innovative technology. This session chaired by Dr. L. Tyagaraja College of Engineering, Madurai. And co-chaired by Mr. R. Chandra, Ramco Institute of Technology, and G. Ramesh, Accredited branch librarian, and act as a rapporteur. The fifth technical session focused on library research studies, and Dr. T. Senthil Kumar, library, Gurunath College of chaired this session with the Harish Paul, assistant librarian from the Malabar Center Institute Postgraduate Institute of Oncology Sciences and Research from the Kerala as a co-chairperson, and all Ranganathan library at SKR College, Valedictory is a rapporteur. The last technical session, sixth technical session, focused on library services, management strategies, promoting the library services, chaired by the University Library at Anna College in Chennai, co-chaired by the V. Mosaraya Library, Narayana College Major, and T. Prakash Library, Nanda College of Technology, Europe Survey Rapporteur. All together, 54 papers present out of the 160 papers. After the lunch, the panel discussion on the theme of connecting the users of the library resource through the emerging technologies. The moderator, Dr. K. Librarian, Chief Knowledge Officer, Engineering Staff Manager, the co-moderator by the Manikanda, Anna Seminal Library, the Dr. C.H. Viranjelu, Jnana Prakash, Senthil Selvi, and K.S. Kalyani, Mr. M. Satya, and Dr. A. Sakalingam, and Sister A. Arokya Sarenya. They are the members of the family. Now, the valedictory function, let's start now. The valedictory function, Sister M. Jacqueline Neri, Organizing Secretary, expressed the gratitude to all the participants and the dignitaries for their valuable contribution to the success of the conference. This is a brief summary of the conference. Now, amongst the best paper awards, the two categories of awards, the professional category and the student category. In the professional category, 2 awards, and the student category, 2 awards. First, the professional category, first place M. Bhumika, KSR Educational Institutions, Coimbatore, on end-to-end implementation of CGPA to improve service and resource accessibility at the library, Lekashya, KSR PT Library. M. Bhumika. In second place, Kumita Malika, Chief Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, retired every app is reader, every reader is a new law. The second person professional. The student category, first place, Subhalakshmi B of Manohana N. Sundararan University. Tirunelveli. The title, Enhancing the Academic Success and Guide to the Library Research at Manohana N. Sundararan University, Tirunelveli. The second place, Jai Bharati of Saint Joseph College of Women, Timpur. Title, Digital Collection with the Omega, the special focus on the NCM or institutional reported. Those are awards. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We take immense pleasure to acknowledge and honor the esteemed dignitaries gracing this conference. Their visionary leadership, tireless efforts, and dedication have been instrumental in advancing the field of library and information science. I now invite our Secretary, Reverend Mr. Dr. Valedictory, to honor Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, Vice Chancellor Committee Member, Valedictory University, Coimbatore, and also the Secretary of the Accredited Group of Education Institutions, Coimbatore, with the shawl and memento. May I now invite Reverend Sister Dr. K. Fabiola, Principal Nirmala College for Women, to honor Professor Dr. Ramesh C. Rao, Dean Administration, Director and Head Calamity Division, Government of India, with a short and memento. I would like to invite Reverend Sister Dr. N. Jacqueline Mary, Organizing Secretary of SALIS2024, Library Associate Professor, Nirmala College for Women, to honor Dr. O. Seshaya, Conference Rapporteur, General Library, PDR, BITS, Kawai, Andhra Pradesh, with a shawl and memento. May I now request Reverend Sister Dr. Jacqueline Mary to honor Mr. S. Manikandan, Senior Vice President, SALIS, and Anna Centenary Library, Chennai, with a shawl and memento. Reverend Sister Dr. N. Jacqueline Mary will now honor Dr. V. Rajendran, Chairman, SALIS, Coimbatore Chapter Assistant University, Librarian, Bhatia University, with a shawl and memento. Alice feels proud to give the prestigious Dr. Harish Chandra Sushila Chandra National Best Librarian Award to Professor Dr. Ramesh C. Gaur, Dean Administration Director and Head Division, Government of India. I request Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, Vice Chancellor Committee Member, Bhatia University, and also the Secretary of AGK Group of Education Institutions, Coimbatore, to present the award. I request the SALIS President to be on stage, the advisors to be on stage. General Secretary, Dr. Hariharan sir, and advisors to be on stage. Thank you, dignitaries. I now invite our esteemed principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Mary Fabiola, to deliver the presidential address.
May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Romans chapter 15, verse 13. On this special occasion, my heart overflows with gratitude to Almighty God. This is a moment to thank Lord for the enormous amount of good that He has accomplished to bring glory to the prestigious institution. I extend my profound wishes to our beloved Secretary, Dr. Sister Terence, distinguished Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, Vice Chancellor Committee Member, Valedictory University Coimbatore, and Secretary AJK Group of Educational Institutions, Coimbatore. Guest of honor, Professor Ramesh C. Kaur, Dean Administration, Director Head, Kalani Division, Government of India. SALIS family members on the dais and off the dais, delegates, participants from various institutions, heads of academic bodies, teaching and non-teaching staff, research scholars, and my dear students. It is a great privilege and honor for me to address you today at the valedictory ceremony of the NCW SALIS 2024 National Conference. Past 2 days, we have been immersed in panel discussions, presentations, technical sessions, and knowledge sharing sessions centered around the theme connecting users to library resources through innovative technologies. The energy, enthusiasm, and intellectual fervor displayed through your active participation and presentation of papers have been truly inspiring. This conference was a unique platform that brought together over 250 librarians, decision makers, and experts from across the country. And I am proud that Nirmala College for Women had the privilege of co-hosting this event in collaboration with SALIS. The innovative technologies showcased, such as augmented reality, drones, IoT, and digital learning systems, underscore the importance of staying ahead in a rapidly evolving world. As libraries continue to evolve from traditional repositories to dynamic learning hubs, it is crucial that we leverage these technologies to connect users to resources in the most efficient and accessible way possible. As per the words of George Washington, perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. I trust that in future we will keep up the spirit of acute awareness of new and novel technology in the field of library science, collaborate with all the other disciplines to the usual accusation that academicians tend to sit in their ivory towers. I am glad that SALIS has thought to collaborate with our institution and to host this event, a significant landmark in the history of both SALIS and NCW. I hope it will act as a stimulus for further academic excellence. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you, delegates, experts, and resource persons who have made this conference a grand success. The diverse perspective, innovative ideas, and best practices that have been discussed will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the way we approach library science in the years to come. Your contributions have enriched our understanding of how library can embrace change and serve as engines of knowledge in the digital age. I would like to express my deepest appreciation to the organizing team led by Dr. Mr. Jacqueline Navy, librarian and organizing secretary, whose dedication and hard work ensure and smooth execution of this event. I also thank the library advisory and other committees of NCW for their continuous support in making this event a success. As we draw this conference to a close, let us reflect on the knowledge we have gained and the professional networks we have built. It is now our responsibility to translate the ideas discussed here into action, to innovate, to collaborate, and to lead the way in creating library systems that are truly user-centered and future-ready. I wish and bless all of you to continue this journey of learning and sharing. Let's take back the insights we have gathered and apply them in our respective institutions for the benefit of our students, researchers, and communities. Accomplishment will prove to be a journey, not a destination. The true success of this conference lies not only in the knowledge shared, but in the collaborative spirit that we have fostered over these 2 days. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you go. Thank you one and all. And may we all carry forward the torch of knowledge, innovation, and service to society. God bless you all.
Thank you, sister. Nirmala College for Women at SALIS takes immense pride in introducing Professor Dr. Ramesh C. Kaur, who has made significant contributions to the digitization and preservation of India's cultural heritage, open access initiatives, and research publication ethics. I now invite Dr. Ramesh C. Kaur to share his insights in accordance with the themes of this national conference.
Namaskar, good evening, honorable guest on dice, chief guest of today's program, Dr. Nirmala, other dignitaries on dice, Sister Jackie, Dr. Osisha, Sister Dr. Mary Kohler, Mr. S. Manikandan, Dr. B. Rajendran, officials of SALIS, the association, the founding physician, Dr. Hariharan, Present President, Dr. A. Venkatachandram, General Secretary, Dr. P. Mankeshwar, those who are here at the dais, and all dear professional colleagues, all dear students, faculty of this wonderful college, where we are witnessing one of the very successful conference. So at the outset, let me begin by expressing my gratitude, my sincere thanks and appreciation to SALIS for honoring me with this very prestigious Dr. Rishit Sushila Best Librarian Award. I am indeed grateful and truly honored. Dr. Rishit was my colleague. I know him and we worked professionally. So getting an award in his name, in his honor, is something very, very emotional to me. Although I received so many awards, but this, in the sense, I consider very, very special to me because this has comes from the line of none other than Father of Library Science, Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, because of whom we all are here. If Indian librarianship is today in this situation, we have reached at this level. Another than Dr. S.R. Ranganathan has contributed so significantly for the development of the libraries and librarianship. These kind of awards motivates you, remind you that still it is your responsibility to contribute more to the profession, give it back to the profession. Although currently I am standing in a position where there is nothing beyond it in terms of finance or in terms of position. The kind of position I am holding in government, yes, the final skill. But last many years or almost entire my career, I have done one thing that professionally is not something to get, it is also to pay back. And it is time for me to pay back. And I'm available and I'm sincerely very, very keen to contribute to my profession, whatever we can do. With the help of all of you, and what honor you have bestowed upon me will definitely, I would like to pay back whatever capacity I am in at central or state level, because the librarians are responsible for preservation of our cultural heritage, our society's well-being, social being, and since ages we have been doing this work. It is not the first time that we have been reminded about various roles and responsibilities. But every age comes with different challenges and opportunities. This digital age, we may call it knowledge society. And very appropriately, you have chosen a theme connecting with the users. But do you know what is the situation right now? There was a good old days when users need libraries. They were not having any option other than coming to the library. But now situation has changed. You need library users. Libraries need users. Because every day you have been asked, questions have been asked, how many users are coming in your library? What is the need of this building? What is the need? Libraries are not just storehouse of books. Libraries are not just a place to lend certain material or to acquire certain resources and to pass on to the users. You know it very well, but there are people who do not know that. If they are well aware that the situation what is going on currently will not happen. We are ashamed that we are not able to sustain what Dr. Ranganathan created for us. Very, very, not good choice of Ranganathan, because the institution he created, the systems he created, we are not able to sustain it. Slowly, central government, state governments, keeps downing the particular positions, the particular momentum, the budget, the space, the positions, everything is being not improving with the improvement in the demands. There is more demand for the libraries. So what is required? You can see this is what is written, rise beyond boundaries. I think this is appropriate slogan for all of you. Instead of waiting, use it. You have to reach out there. Wherever they are in campus, they are at their homes, they are traveling, they are in the other country, wherever they are, you have to reach out there. And it is very much possible. It is very easily possible with technology innovations. Now they don't need to come to the library to access your library laptop. Now we have technology that using discovery, any resource of the library, including internet resources, can be accessed anywhere, anytime. Let's do it. I have been coming to Coimbatore on several occasions, and mostly I am talking on research and publication ethics or academic activities in various colleges here. But what is this academic integrity and research publication ethics? It's a domain expertise of librarians. When they use it, any student start a PhD, first thing is literature review. Who is the best expert in that field? You. Designing your questionnaire, reference management using tools and technology like Mandel and Zotero, checking plagiarism using Turnitin and other plagiarism detection tools, analyzing data analytics, SPSS, R software, dissemination, research in academia. You keep on going. Even a 2-credit course approved by the UGC, I was very much part of that committee, which is mandatory for PhD coursework. It is based on the domain expertise of librarians only. But problem is that opportunity have been created for you, but you are not willing to take that opportunity. How many of the colleges in this Coimbatore are conducting that 2-credit course for the PhD student of the colleges and university? Are you not aware that the entire course content is based on library science, open access, credited publishing? You analyze the entire course content, you will find each and everything related to you. You are getting your PhD department will come to you and hand over it, okay, please start this course. It will never end. You have to demand, you have to quote that I am the domain expert in this area. Who can be the best person, the better person than me to teach this course? Why I have not been given an opportunity to conduct this course? When you conduct the course, I am 100% sure you have better understanding of reference management tools. You have better understanding of reference citation. You can explain much better than any discipline. So at least you demand to expand your horizon, expand your role. Next important thing which I always believe we are lagging or we are not. This I understood when I reached at the Center for the Arts. I work in JU, PFR, CSIR, MDI, MD, but I never realized this point that we have such a great heritage in the form of Indian knowledge traditions and systems. We have thousands-year-old reading practices. We have our huge corpus of languages. Still, we have 169 languages and dialects intact, being operational, being spoken in this country. We have never thought of language recommendation and archiving. We never thought of creating databases of leaders in India, various kind of reading practices. We never thought of creating database of our epics, great epics. Who will do it better than you? Our manuscripts At IGCA, we have cataloged 45 lakhs manuscripts. Out of that, 600,000 have been digitized. And what are these manuscripts on NCL? On accredited medical science, on astronomy and astrophysics, on zero. Like how many of you know the invention of zero? You know Aryabhat. But beyond that, what beyond Aryabhat? See, there are so many opportunities. Our Prime Minister said take pride in legacy. And legacy lies in libraries and archives. Have we really taken up that job? No, we are not. This great college I came to know was created in 1948. Do we have archive of this particular college? The history slowly degrades. If we don't preserve it, we don't archive it, future generation will be never able to know anything. And that is happening in many of our institutions. Third thing which really I want to talk to you is that we have to really understand our potential. We have to understand that Dr. Ranganathan single-handedly created this concept of subject libraries and so many assets for us in form of publication, in form of courses, everything he did single-handedly. He will never come back. But don't you think this is our responsibility? That we should go a little beyond our present confinement to our library rooms. And this is very much possible. I will finish it with my quote. When I was in IIT Ghaziabad, I worked on regional management. When I came to JNU, even a university like JNU in 2012, there was no plagiarism policy. There was no practice of plagiarism detection software or any kind of student and faculty were totally unaware of reference management tools and everything. Believe me, JNU, which is considered the best research university of this country, 2012, they were not having all these things in place. Nobody asked me to do it, but I created all those things. Question is that instead of people saying something to do, why we can't realize our responsibilities and let's do something? Every institution, I don't believe that money is everywhere so important. Efforts are more important. Money will come. I can guarantee that if you are able to convince authorities and people who are running the institution, if you sincerely convince that, they will be happy to give you that opportunity and funds will be available. Only thing is a matter of awakening among ourselves to develop the expertise. Then I believe me, you don't require to go to the universities and institutions again to learn something. There's something called lifelong learning. We have been doing it. And I was given the responsibility of director of National School of Drama, institute purely in theoretical sciences. I don't have any background of theatre. I never studied anything about theatre. But when responsibility was given me, it is my challenge, it is my opportunity to learn, because as a director I have to take certain decisions which I can't take without understanding the theoretical sciences, what theatre is all about. So many times we have been given certain roles which we are not expecting, or because institution is ours. Library is the only central facility in terms of academics, which is involved in the entire institute. Rest, the Department of History will be focusing on research activity only. Every department has its confined role. Library is something in any institution, it has a central role, which is focused on the entire institute reading. So let's try to understand your role, your responsibilities, redesign the ways the services are being provided. There are enough potential, enough opportunity, and I'm sure we have a capacity to prove the people wrong that libraries were relevant, are relevant, and will remain relevant. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring words. It's a great honor to introduce Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, Vice Chancellor, Committee Member, Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and the Secretary of the AJK Group of Education Institutions, Coimbatore, an accomplished academician and a prominent leader who plays a pivotal role in shaping education initiatives, fostering academic excellence, and made a significant impact on the wider academic community. I now request our chief guest to share his expertise in the field of academia with us.
Respected guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ramesh Gaur, the secretary of this institution, the principal of this institution, the organizers of this program, the president, the secretary, and all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, participants from various colleges who have come here to attend this conference, delegates, students, scholars, and all of you who have gathered here for this conference organized by Society for the Advancement of Library and Information Science, SALIS Chennai. This was a 2 days program, and I think this is the valedictory function. I'm very happy to stand before you in this esteemed institution, which is in existence for many decades. This is the first time I'm coming to this institution as a Vice Chancellor Committee member. I've come here many times, but this is the first time I'm addressing you all. And it is indeed a great privilege and honor to stand before you to give the valedictory address of this 2 days program. Before I go into the subject, I would first like to congratulate the organizers of this program for having organized such a wonderful program. I never knew that there was such a big group of librarians who are doing a wonderful job in Tamil Nadu. I should appreciate them for having get-together between all the librarians of this city and of Tamil Nadu and outside Tamil Nadu. And I would also like to congratulate the college, the Nirmala College for Women, the secretary and the principal and the librarian, for having given the space for conducting this 2 days conference. Because I am also part of many organizations, and the biggest problem we have is when we want to have a meeting, we don't have a space. There's no one to sponsor that program. And we have asked people for sponsorship, for lunch, breakfast, accommodation, etc. And I'm sure that the Nirmala College for Women, the sisters, would have been very, very generous. I could see the generosity here. They would have been very generous. Because I can see smile in everyone's face. Otherwise, by evening, everyone, usually college teachers, you know, 3 we want to go home. Especially in the women college, teachers will be mostly it's all women, so you will have a lot of work to be done at home. Children waiting at home for evening dinner, husband waiting at home, and etc. But here I can see a lot of people with a lot of smile. I think sister is also smiling. So I think this 2 days conference has given you a lot of input, a lot of information. And I was just asking my university librarian, how many colleges does MLIS have? He said only 3 colleges. I think one is Nirmala College for Women. The second one is Erode College. I think only 2 colleges. And the other one is the Bharatiya University. Of course, that's the university. So it's very surprising that there is only 3 colleges. Even I am thinking, why should I should also start this program. Because there is a huge demand for librarians all over the world. It's not only restricted to one district or one state. And you know that now, University Grant Commission has emphasized that all colleges should have qualified librarians, not librarians, qualified librarians. Earlier it used to be a librarian, so we'll engage someone who has studied MLIS and they become a librarian. But now, even at Bharatiya University, we do not give qualification approval. We do not give approval or recognition to any college if there is no qualified librarian. So we have made it very clear. So this, in fact, is going to create a lot of job opportunities for you. It's going to create a lot of job opportunities for you as librarians, because many institutions, not only in Coimbatore, but through the Tamil Nadu, they were not engaging qualified people. So the concept is slowly changing. I think in engineering colleges also, now they're very particular that they should have qualified librarians, inverted qualified librarians. So even when I was talking to the president today, I was saying that we are finding it difficult to get qualified librarians who has completed PhD or NET or CET. So I'm sure that you have taken the best profession and you will be always in demand in the market, provided you also are able to deliver. That's very important. In today's period, everyone wants someone who can deliver. We run institutions. Now I am part of the university. Since the Vice Chancellor is not there, we are having a committee which is running the affairs of the university. We look at people who can deliver. We don't want people who can only talk and go. Those days have gone where, personality matters. Yes, personality matters. But we need people who can deliver and who can give something back to the society. And librarians play a very, very important role. Even before me, in the address, Mr. Professor Ramesh Dow said that it's very important that the librarians are having the technology with them. When I joined the teaching profession way back in '94, that must be around now 25-30 years. I still remember the library. The librarian will be whole time writing only. Imposition கொடுத்த மாதிரி எழுதிட்டு இருப்பாரு. முழு நேரம் எழுதிட்டு இருப்பாரு. Whole time librarian will be writing only. Whenever you go to the library, he will be writing. Because so much of documentation was to be done those days in the form of book. But today you come to the library, you find only a computer. There is no book. There is no book to maintain your stock. Everything is computerized. So technology has taken over. Even students, I do not know about a women's college, because I am coming from a co-ed college. Students don't come to the library now. I do not know whether you agree with me or not. Students do not come to the library. They want everything in the phone. They want everything in the phone. They have mobile apps, VR apps today, where all the books, your journals, everything is there, and they start reading either through the book, or either through the computer, or through the phone, or some digital form. So technology is taking over. What I'm trying to say is, the librarians today and the future librarians should move towards technology. Artificial intelligence is taking over. Machine learning is taking over. Cloud computing has already taken over. You go into the library now, no more signing. You have the RFID card and all those things. I'm not very competent to talk about the library science. But today, you have everything in your ID. You give your student when he joins, you give everything in his ID. He gets his access. He takes his book through the library, through his card. Everything is done in his ID card. Earlier, it was totally different. Now, due to this technology advancement, the manpower in the library also is coming down. You please watch the institutions where there were 10 people working, now it's only 3 people. Because you no more take the books. It's all becoming computerized and it's all becoming technology oriented. And I'm sure that in this 2 days conference, you might have definitely gone through all these things. Technology, how to improve library science in a better way. Professor was telling that how to reach students at home. Yes, even the state government, today they are saying that they want to take education at home. Even the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and the Honorable Education Minister and the Higher Education Minister, they keep talking about technology only now. Those days are gone where students, I think in another 10-15 years, there will be very less students coming to colleges, and we are all afraid about that. Because the online learning is catching up. We are all afraid, we are all scared about it. What will happen to our infrastructure? What will happen to the libraries? Because we have built huge libraries. I recently visited one foreign country, and I was totally taken aback when I saw that library. They were having beds in the library, sleeping beds. They were having a cafeteria inside the library. They were having everything inside the library. Students come in the morning, they don't go home, they sleep there. They don't go to the class. The library becomes a classroom. I saw it in one university with my own eyes. And I could see less students in the classroom and more students in the library. More students in the library. This is one way of attracting students. They were having a small coffee shop inside. One side there was an ice cream corner, students eating ice cream. One side you had a bed where students can sleep, and students were sleeping. And I asked the gentleman in the library, he was an American. I asked, what is this? He said, no, sir, they come and stay here for weeks. They don't go home. They change here and they sleep here. This is a concept some universities have started developing. What I'm trying to say is, there is a total change in library science, what we saw and what is going to be there in the future. Even in Bhagya University, you have thousands of books. Today, book PhD publication, they come and they take the book. But how many of you are taking the book home and reading? I'm sure that the students here will understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe principal, secretary, library but they want to read, but only the digital. They want all the information in the phone, in the technology. So as librarians, we should start getting ourselves prepared for the future. Unless we get ready, unless we embrace the technology, unless we know what the challenges are going to be, we will find it very difficult in the years to come to become a successful library. And I am sure that this 2 days conference would have given you, I saw that a lot of papers have been published. It's great that I don't think the libraries, I never knew that they were publishing papers. If I am correct, I don't think libraries were publishing papers because librarians and physical directors in a college are the last. Am I right? Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Tell me frankly. Librarian and physical directors, I even know that once there was a big argument whether a librarian should be treated as a teaching faculty. Am I right? I still remember there was a big debate going on. And then finally, I think that they all said they should be part of teaching because they are the people who are giving the basic knowledge. They are the basic knowledge. A teacher gets knowledge from the library. If the library is not there, the teachers are not there. The students are not there. If this college is not having a library, no student will come and join. Classroom library. So you need a library. So the basic thing in any college is a good library. And I am sure that we as promoters of the institution, we know the value of the library. And I can see a lot of institutions now investing more on library, infrastructure. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I would like to thank the organizers first for giving me this opportunity, and also for the loving sisters of this institution, the secretary and the principal, whom I know for decades, and they are extraordinarily doing a lot of service for the higher education. We also run a college, but our service is different, their service is different. I can tell very boldly. So I am very sure that this institution will grow to greater heights with the blessings of the Lord. And I am sure that the children studying here will also get the blessings of the Lord. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights with us. I request Mr. S. Manikandan, Senior Vice President of SALIS and Anna Centenary Library, Chennai, to read out the conference recommendations. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, all. I'm very happy to be here to present the recommendations of this seminar. So based on the discussions from the two-day national conference on connecting users to library resources through innovative technologies, jointly organized by the Department of Library, Nirmala College for Women and SALIS, the following recommendations have been made. As the first recommendation, so it is recommended that the apex bodies like UGC and AACT may introduce a paper on access to internet and resources to be included in the credit-based choice system CGPA to effectively foster a reading habit among the student community. It is recommended that UGC and AACT should provide support and guide for the implementation of innovative technologies in libraries to connect resources with the users, and then a special grant to be created for all the academic institutions. It is recommended that the apex bodies UGC and DACP may introduce mandatory library hours for full-time research scholar to ensure effective utilization through information literacy programs and offline and online library resources. It is recommended that the UGC and AICT may resume allocating adequate funds similar to previous grants to government and government-aided higher education institutions. It is recommended that the state government of Tamil Nadu may publish the draft copy of prepared by the committee for revamping the existing Tamil Nadu Public Library Act. It is recommended that the state government of Tamil Nadu may restructure teacher requirements by gradually incorporating qualified library teachers on par with the Kendra Vidyalaya School in government and government-aided schools to promote reading habits and enhance knowledge skills among the teenage parents. It is recommended that Ministry of Higher Education draft a comprehensive policy specifically for library to enhance their infrastructure and services. This policy should focus on increasing funding, providing professional development for library staff, integrating technology, and promoting collaborating among libraries. It is recommended that universities of Tamil Nadu allow librarians to serve as a guides or supervisors for students interested in pursuing research in library and information science. Therefore, this would recognize library as a research department and address existing discrepancies between the universities. In the light of AICT draft regulations 2024 for the degree and diploma level, technical institutions concerning the qualification, designation, and promotions of librarian, it is recommended that AICT adhere to the UGC regulations 2018 and its subsequent amendments. It is recommended that research funding agencies should provide project-based research funding to the libraries in higher education institutions. It is recommended that the library digitization project should be funded by the state and central agencies, and all the resources should be made available to the common citizen through the web-based and app-based platforms. It is recommended that digital public infrastructure and digital public goods in library and education sectors should be promoted for the betterment of the society. It is recommended that the government of Tamil Nadu should establish a center for excellence in capacity building and research in library and information science in the name of Dr. S. R. Ranganathan. And finally, it is recommended that library or Department of Library should be given the opportunity of conducting a credit course on research and publication ethics for PhD students as a part of pre-PhD academics. So this recommendation will be sent to the concerned authorities through a presentation by SALIS. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We kindly request any two faculty members and two student participants to come forward and share their feedback about the conference.
Nirmala. It's a great pleasure to meet you all. Libraries store the energy that fuels the imagination, said by Sidney Sheldon. This conference was truly remarkable and intellectually stimulating experience. The event brought together a distinguished panel of experts who stored profound insights into new technology and revolutionize library services and enhances users' access to resources. The theme of the conference was enlightenment, and sparking critical discussions on how libraries can effectively integrate innovative technologies to meet the demands of today's digital age. The hospitality of the organizing committee was second to none. From the smooth and efficient registration process to the warmth and attentiveness of the staff, every detail was meticulously planned to ensure attendees felt welcome and comfortable throughout the event. The infrastructure of Nirmala College, particularly the modern and well-equipped conference hall, provided an ideal setting for productive discussions and knowledge exchange. Special appreciation is due for the delicious and diverse food, which added to the overall positive experience of the conference. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to organizing committee and the team NCW and the SALIS team for their excellent coordination in making this event a success for the opportunity to be a part of it. The wide array of topics covered from the cutting-edge technologies to innovative practices in library management created a vibrant platform for exchanging ideas. The conference showcased numerous novel approaches that can be implemented to enhance library environments, paving the way for bright future in the library and information science space. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening to all our present here. I'm Raj Kumar, Library Information Assistant from National Institute of Technology, Trichy. So, very grand thanks to the organizers. So, not only these 2 days, actually, when the registration starts, when the paper comes, when we phone and call to organize now it's very funny. When we call, now we pick up and say, oh, okay, we will thank them, we will send it the acceptance within the 2 days and all. And with the website they have created, so many other uploaded, all the things which they had, very good organizing. The punctuality was well done as well as excellent. It's very fulfillment of the organizing committee. I am very happy and thanks to all the organizers which made the conference successful. When the conference gets successful, when we take and go one research idea and with one network, we take and go to the completing the conference meet, the conference will be successful. We all know that there are lots of research areas which we are taking going and we have the network we are building. So thanks for the organizers and my special thanks to the SALIS because when I started my research back 2022, I was a research scholar. And after that, 2 conferences I attended and lots of training programs, seminars, which I've attended through SALIS, which now I am a library information assistant, permanent job by National Institute of Technology, Trichy. This all made, I was sincere thanks to SALIS because of these advancements. Really, they are making the librarians and library professionals building kind of making the young professionals, they are building lots of things. So my special thanks to SALIS. Thanks for the opportunity to serve you. Thanks a lot.
I also have a suggestion to SALIS after seeing the art success of this conference. See, success of any conference is always judged by the valedictory session. And valedictory session, not a single series empty, is giving credit to all the organizers for this great success and wonderful conference. I only request to all of you that, as I was discussing with you of you, please prepare a white paper on various issues this library need attention of, because Prime Minister in his one of the punch, he announced on the Lal Take Pride in Legacy something very much related to libraries and archives. So let's have some kind of white paper how to improve the state of libraries and archives because many of our legacies are on the verge of extinction or take example languages. We have a lot of languages we are using. In 1961, we were having 1654 languages. In census survey, in 2011, it reduced to 1369. We already lost more than 300 libraries. It's something, a white paper like something what the libraries need to go a little beyond that. That's what suggestions to all of you. Second, I just wish to thank one of the very important person who find my motivation for this award, Dr. Valedictory. Please stand up. So, I think truly speaking, she is the most deserving person for this award. She is the librarian of National School of Drama, and like I can tell you multiple roles. The way she had changed the entire spectrum of library over there, it just few months or that's remarkable. We need best librarian like Dr. Valedictory. So please consider her for the right nomination for the best librarian award. Thank you very much.
Good evening, all of you. I am Dr. Nirmala, librarian, Kalamya Institute of Technology and Sciences. So these 2 days conference was a blessing really in every way. I wanted to say 2 things. One is from the time that the conference has began, since the registration, everything was so systematic. So I really appreciate the meticulous planning of the organizing team to make everything in time. So the punctuality was maintained till now. So no session was ahead or no delays. So I appreciate the whole team for making this 2 days conference a very memorable and a delightful one. And the second thing is, in our college anthem, there are 2 lines. It says, learning inspires humility. Today, second day of the conference, I reached this auditorium by 8:50. And that time, the maintenance workers were cleaning this auditorium. And I saw the principal of the college, sister, standing here on the dais. And she was the one who was monitoring how they're preparing the hall for today's program. So such a humble and a dedicated leader. Then I realized, so if a leader is this much caring and dedicated and committed towards their task, then naturally all the faculty members, they were all given various roles and responsibilities here, and they are all serving it with pleasure. So that I think all the participants along with me could agree, and they deserve a big round of applause. Each and every faculty of the college, they are all doing a great job. No one felt any discomfort here. They were all approachable and in everything, in every break also, both the teaching and the non-teaching. So these are also a learning, not only the knowledge that was relevant, but also the way, as the quote says, charity begins at home. And the student participants also, they were all good listeners, and it is a very rare quality in this generation students. So whether they may be of different disciplines, but they were all listening to all the sessions of the conference, and also the principal sister and the organizing team are very particular that the students have to be a part of this conference. So these are all some of the rare things which we could see in some other institutions, and I thank and really appreciate for all the best things that you are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you, participants.
conference. Then first of all, I thank for you are this conference. So we get a lot of ideas and information about innovative technology. Then especially I thank for the for staff to treat the staffs and students beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you, participants. We now arrive at a distinguished moment in our conference, the presentation of the Best Paper Awards. This segment recognizes and honors the outstanding contributions and scholarly excellence in our field. Let us extend a heartfelt congratulations to the deserving recipients as we celebrate their remarkable achievements. I request Dr. O. Seshaya, Conference Rapporteur General, to read out the list of awardees. I request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal and Professor Dr. Ramesh C. Gaur to give the awards.
Awards announcement. Two categories of awards. Professional category and student category. In professional category, first place and second place, and student category, first place and second place. Total 4 awards. In first house, professional category, in first place, M. Bhumika, KSR Education Institute, Technology. On the education, service and researchers and student and the second place, Tulichala Mallikarjuna of Chiefs Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, titled Every App is Leader and Every Leader is a New Law. We have Mallikarjuna, the E. Kumar Award. Students category, the first place, Subbalakshmi B. Munavan Mangal, Sundaram University, Tirunelveli. The title is Academic Census, a guide to the learning research at Coimbatore, Sundaram University, Tirunelveli. In second place, Devarati of Saint Joseph College of Women, Dirpur. Digital collection with Omega, the special focus on the area of IR institutional recording.
We wish Dr. S. Vijay Kumar, Engineering College, Coimbatore, Research Guide and Library to be on stage along with Mrs. R. Uma Mageshwari, Research Scholar, Engineering College, Coimbatore. It's now time to convey our sincere gratitude. We will proceed with the distribution of the mementos to the members of the organizing committee in recognition of their tireless efforts and dedication in ensuring the success of this event. I invite Dr. R. Mulu, Library, PhD College of Technology, Coimbatore, to read the list.
Very good. Now I would like to call the people, those who have successfully attended the conference and who tirelessly work like anything and they have done it in a successful manner. First, I would like to go with the people, those who have performed very well in the cultural done excellently. I would like to invite the representative from Invitation Dance from NCW. Any representative from NCW? Invitation Dance. Please give a great round of applause. You have done a very good entertaining performance. Next, National Integration Dance. Representative from National Integration Dance. Next, representative from Traditional Dance. Representation from Mind by NCP students. Representative from Mandala Dance. The people who go to the Namaskar ceremony, Ms. Pearly, who will be recording, please. People those who have performed choir, representative from choir. Anyone from choir? Miss Melody, who sang a solo song on myself, please. Thank you, Dean. Now it's time to honor the people those who called for this conference. Let us start with the conference director, Dr. S. Swaminathan, librarian, Sri Ramakrishna Vidyalaya College of Education, Bangalore. Please repeat on the applause. The people those who worked a lot. Next, Associate Conference Director, Dr. P. Panisalam, librarian, P.S. Abdulrahman, President, Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Next, Dr. A. Chitra Abdulli, librarian, Chennai Government Arts College, Tirupur. Next, Dr. C.H. Nirmala Reddy, librarian, D.K. Government Degree College for Women, Andhra Pradesh. Assistant Conference Directors, Dr. N. Murugesan, librarian, Arts College, Tirupur.
அண்ணா அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி எடுங்க சிஸ்டர் சைடில் நிற்க வச்சு அதை வாங்குற வந்து ஃபோட்டோஸ் நல்லா வரும்.
ஃப்ரண்ட்ல போய் அவங்க கிட்ட சொல்றீங்களா? நான் இங்க வந்து சவுண்ட் கேட்க மாட்டேன்.
Dr. K. Ravi, librarian, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, Bangalore. Rapporteur General, Dr. O. Sheshaya, Librarian, PTR, Viswadaya Institute of Technology and Science, Andhra Pradesh. Associate Rapporteur General, Dr. K. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Librarian, Anna Indian University, Coimbatore. Mr. M. Prakash, Librarian, PhD College of Technology, Coimbatore. Assistant Rapporteur General, Mr. P. Muruganathan, Assistant Librarian, Amrita University, Coimbatore. Please make it fast. Dr. U. Brahmanathan, Librarian, PhD Institute of Management, Coimbatore. Mr. R. Hari Krishnan, Library Information Assistant, Congress Regional Library, Madurai. Now it's time to honor the editors, associate editor and content editors, Sister Dr. M. Jackie Mary, Dr. A. Venkachalam, Dr. M. Adarachalam, Dr. T. Matishan,
Associate Dr. J. R. Dr. Paul, Dr. Nirmala, Dr. Valedictory,
assistant editors, Dr. Leda, Mr. S. Parmasino, Ms. Yamubika, now time to honor Nirmala Government Organizing Committee, Sister A. Arokya Sadanya, Dr. B. Anita, Dr. Chitra Isai, Department of Business Administration, Dr. P. Josinmini, Department of Geography, Dr. P. Galavandi, Department of Chemistry, Ms. M. Muthumalati, Department of Computer Applications, Ms. Navita Sharma, Department of Library Science, Ms. M. Satya, Department of Library Science. Assistant Director of Research P. Manoj Kumar. Dr. Vidyarthi Datta, Assistant Professor, Department of Valedictory Science, Vidyanagar University, Midnapur. Thank you, team, for your efforts and teamwork. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries.
Dear friends, I have published two books, one on languages of India. It contains complete data about how many languages India was having, currently having, every information in this. The second is the directory of archives in India, how many archives, along with complete contact details, so any scholar can contact. So I would like to give this to Nirmala College for this library collection. Anyone wants copies of that, they write to me. I will send a copy to you.
Thank you. When the participants came here and wished about our college, Nirmala College for Women, I felt to say a few words about Nirmala College for Women. The faculty members who are seated here in the MC, as well as many faculty members in the audience, very proudly to say that we are all from Nirmala College for Women, right from undergraduation till our PhD. So we are very happy to say that Nirmala College was established in the year 1948, which is a premier institution committed to empowering young women throughout education, for education. Well, and we are very happy to say that we received A++ accreditation from NAAC in the 4th cycle and a CGPA of 3.78, standing first in Tamil Nadu. The college, which is offering a varied and a diverse array of undergraduate, postgraduate, and research programs. We are very happy in fostering academic excellences for nearly 7.5 decades. Only last year we celebrated our platinum jubilee. The college, the management, the faculty, and the students will continue to foster this academic excellences for the generations to come. Thank you. To conclude the event, I would like to invite Dr. B. Rajendran, Chairman of SALIS Coimbatore Chapter and Assistant University Librarian at Bharatiya University Coimbatore, to propose the vote of thanks.
Most respected dignitaries, candidates, and thought leaders, very good evening to all. We would like to express our sincere thanks to you. Today, us delivered Professor Hardik Kumar Sir, myself, the committee member, syndicate member of Valedictory University, and AIA College of Institution. Very thankful to you, sir, delivered in practice. Further, we thank to our chief guest, Professor Ramesh sir, delivery wonderful lecture to the participants. They are getting more knowledge. Thank you very much, sir. At this juncture, on behalf of SALIS, and the Nirmala of Women. Thanks to the Secretary leading this commission to conduct this international seminar, and also with financial support and both inaugural and institution address given to the participants of the panel. Further, we extend to our thanks to principal, the college librarians, the SALIS members, organizing members, and various committee members of this national conference, the faculty members of Nirmala College for Women, the research scholar, participants, sponsors who sponsored the conduct this seminars, and the people's given invited talk to the people's, getting more knowledge about the conference. The master of ceremony conducted in a successful way to conduct the conference very successful, and also the thanks the public address system district management given to us very successful to conduct the management. Further, we also thanks the library committee, Nirmala College for Women support and giving a lot of guidance to success the conference very successful. And finally, we thank to the founder, SALIS, Reverend Sir, organized this national conference very successfully. Further also, we extend our sincere thanks to help to success the conference, both direct and indirectly. Thank you, and thank you.
Nirmala College Choir is here with us for a Thanksgiving song for the success of this national conference. College anthem followed by national anthem.
The
enhances love. Knowledge purifies the heart. Charity enhances all. Never let the purest living be our guiding star. Never let the purest living be our guiding star. जय नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाने तव शुभ आशीष हमारे गाए तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय
Thank you all. As we part ways today, let us carry forward the spirit